Well, hey girls, are we enjoying the snow? Huh? Yeah. Are we enjoying the snow? Hi there. How are you? Yeah. Where is everybody? Huh? Take me to them, P. Miss P's gonna lead us to where everybody is. Aha. Everybody is back here. We got a bit of snow last night, so thought I'd check on the girls and see how everybody's doing. I see you boys. Hi. So you got your girls back here, huh? These guys here are White Crested Polishes. Here's the roosters, and you've got Lana, Aphrodite, Apollo, and Athena. Well, don't you guys just look pretty against the snow, huh? Yeah. This is a White Crested Polish standard size rooster. And these guys here are the bantam size. Yeah. You checking in with Enigma? Hmm? Hey there, sweetie. So these are some of the chicks that we got last spring. Here's my 5 Buff Orpingtons. These are the oldest girls. These are my oldest girls. They're 10 years old this year. Hey there, buddy. Yeah. What you doing, Polox? Huh? What you up to? Yeah. So I've got 4 of these White Crested Polish roosters here. These bantam size. And then I have a 1 standard size. Oh, he's over there. He's the big boy over there. Right there. Get my finger in there. There we go. He's over there. So anywho. Yeah. So everybody's tucked in for the winter. We got the plastic on the coops and everything. You guys are noisy back there. Oh my goodness. I've got something like 20 roosters, and I've got 10 of them in the yard right now. And over here is Frankenstein and Dracula. These are 2 of my meanest boys. They're beautiful as can be, but can't really let them out because they'll tear you apart, but they're pretty guys. Yes, who's following me? Hi, guys. This is Wicca and Coven. Yeah, how are you ladies? Snow on the coop. There we go. There's my big boy. He's my prize. He's my ribbon winner. So, aren't you, Argo? Yeah. So he's the large size of these little bantam roosters over here. I have the same breed but just 2 sizes. So he's the extra large and they are the medium. In chicken lingo. How goes it, Enigma? Huh? Yeah. Are you the ringleader? Are you the one that's in charge? Well, everybody's doing good. Chickens aren't too fond of snow, but It's melting off pretty good. Hey girls. So these are my Buff Orpingtons. These are the last 5 that I have of my original flock. They are 10, which is a ripe old age for a chicken. Yeah. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Yeah. That's Lana. You're so little. You're just a little girl. Oops. Looks like we have a breach in coop security over here. I'm gonna have to plug up this hole. Alrighty guys, I don't want anybody jumping out the hole here. Yeah, we're gonna have to put this lattice over there. Yeah. It's winter time, so I need to be going on hole check. Look for holes in our fence. There, it should keep everybody inside until that can be fixed. Yeah. I hear you. So this is my Christmas present. I've been screaming for a shed for about 3 years now because I need a place to, you know, with all these girls out here, these coops and everything. I need a chicken coop out here so I don't have to run back and forth up towards the house where the other one is. So this is my Christmas present, which I'm absolutely thrilled to have. So thank you very much, sweetie. Yep. So that won't fit underneath the tree. Hi. Polacks, and over here's Castor. Anywho. You got a lot to say there, boys. So, I get lots of questions of, do roosters get along? And yes, they do. I have 20 roosters. I have 3 bachelor pens. And then, well, I have 10 in bachelor pens. And then I have the other 10, usually a group of 2 or 3 per every coop. So there's 2 in here, there's 2 in here. I've got 4 in there, and I have 3 over here in the clucker. So, the roosters that are with the girls that are in the pens, I let out into the yard when I let the girls out. See, over here I have 2 roosters and 3 hens, and the roosters, I'm sorry, no, 4 hens. 5 hens now. So the roosters get along wonderfully with each other and with the girls. So a lot of people ask me, do the roosters get along? And the answer to that question is yes, they actually do. I can't put all of my roosters with my hens because it would just be way too much rooster. So the other ones I have in bachelor pens, usually in groups of 2s or 4s, depending on the size of the pen. And they cohabit very well together. They have absolutely no problems getting along. So here's my silky bachelor pen. I've got 2 in here. Right there. They get along just fine. Then over here is Dracula and Frankenstein in the Coupe de Ville. And I have 2 roosters in here. These are Americana roosters. And then, of course, here's Enigma. He's the head honcho. And here's his partner that live in the clucker. This is Aries. And then over here I have 4 standard size Polish roosters. And these guys get along very well. So I have 4 guys over here that I didn't see you up there. Hi, how are you? That's Aries. And down here is Freddie, Brian, and Roger, the band members of Queen. And then over here is Aries. He's up there. He looks just like Argo, my other White Crested Polish standard size rooster. Oops. He says I'm going down. So yes, they all get along just fine. I actually love roosters. All the roosters that I get when I hatch chicks or roosters that I order from hatcheries I keep. A lot of people try to rehome their boys. For me, I put them in situations where they work well, either in a bachelor pen if I don't want to have all of them out into the yard and just have a select few. Usually the ones that are best with the girls are the ones that I select to actually have in the pen with the hens. Hi there, bud. And as you can see, I'm not being attacked. You know, I have 10 roosters out in the yard right now and about 30 girls. And I'm not being attacked or anything, so they're all very well behaved. I see you. And so each of the roosters, when they're out in the yard like this, where they have an entire yard to roam, they will generally stick close to the hens that they're in charge of in the coops. So they'll kind of travel together in like a little pack. So although they have this entire yard that they can spread out in, they generally stick together in little groups, cliques if you want to put it that way. And each of them has their own jurisdiction. So as you can see, the Polishes usually kind of hang towards the back end of the yard. This is the crew that's in here. And the cluckers generally hang up towards the front area of the yard. And of course, I have plenty of room here, so there's more than enough room for them to kind of spread out. But all the roosters kind of have their own jurisdiction that they kind of stick to, and they're really good at defining their own boundaries and staying within them. So I very rarely have any issue of fighting in battles out here, because all the boys know where their boundary lines are, and they stick to them very well. So up here is all the clucker girls, and then back here is our Polishes that kind of hang out back here. I don't have my silkies out today because the ground is still rather wet, and their feathers lack the barbicels that would beat off water. So on a day when it's not so muddy and saturated, I'll let my silkies out. So I've had to keep them in here today. So they're in here. Hey there. My camera's not wanting to focus. There we go. So, I have them in here today because their feathers just really will not do well in this mud. But everybody else is able to be outside that are in the pens, except for these guys. So, well, anyway, I just thought it's been a while since I did a video, so I kind of thought it would be good to get out here. And with the snow on the ground, I was kind of hoping the chickens would be a little bit more comical, but apparently it's melted off enough that they're not totally repulsed by it. But the funny thing about chickens is they will not walk on snow. So if there is snow, they will not walk on it. So what I have to do a lot of times is get my snow shovel out here and actually shovel them past and expose the ground beneath it. And so I was hoping to catch that on camera, but I was a little bit too late. Got another hole over there. I need to put that other lattice in front of that hole. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my husband out here to take care of these pickets so I don't lose any girls. Watch out, ladies. Rudimentary hole repairing. See, that one's, wow, we got holes everywhere. All right, well, I'm gonna have to get my husband out here. I've only got so many lattice sections. So anyhow, I just thought I'd get out here and do a video and catch everybody up on the goings on at the Country Clucker Farm. And we're doing wonderful. And For those who have asked, yes, Santa does visit my farm, and he brings goodies for all the little hens and roosters that are good. And so he will visit every single one of my coops. Everybody will get a surprise come Christmas Day. So, yes, my girls are spoiled. Even Santa spoils my girls. So, anyway, we wish everybody a happy holidays, happy Yule, Merry Christmas, or happy Hanukkah, whichever applies to you. And we will see you soon. Bye.